nothing for days over here. He's got a direct line into the minerals, just going to punish Jibby, and Jibby is waiting for him to come up the front gate, but he's already through, and this is going to be problems. I love this. Love the warp gate. It's exactly not the warp gate, the warp prism. Exactly what you think it is. It's a portable pylon, and man, you bring that with you into a battle, and you've got instant warp-ins, instant reinforcements, no matter where you happen to be fighting. I didn't think those were great force fields, but they did the job. Or it just might have been sheer number, but it looks like Jimmy may actually pull this off. Xernex is going to pull out these medevacs. I'm surprised they still have any energy left. Fresh legs coming in from the barracks. Wow, this is just back and forth, and the SCV going to come out, and with the SCVs it is unlikely that the Xernex is going to be able to withhold. Down they go. Is he going to bother warping in more? He is going to warp in 3 more Zealots, but they are going to be cancelled. Warp Prism is going to take off. Is he going to lose it? No, he's not. And Jibby does manage to hold off that attack. What a great battle. Excellent back and forth. That is what I love to see. That is the kind of stuff we love to see here at NuubCast. If your game looks like that, you better submit that today, because those are the kind of battles we want to see. That's the kind of back and forth where we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how it's going to end. That is a beautiful thing. And now Jibby, sensing a bit of an advantage perhaps from winning. Oh, I thought he was going to move out, but I guess not. And Xernex coming down, taking out these destructible rocks to get a 3rd base. I love that. Some guys will immediately go here for their 3rd, but I mean, this is, and most bases, it seems, most maps, I'm sorry, it seems like they place the gold high yield expansion in a a reasonable spot in order to get your 3rd base. That's exactly what's happening here with Xernex. Observer still sitting outside of Jibby's base, seeing everything that he has. Probably doesn't know about these 3 racks coming out, but I think those, at least one of those, is replacement racks. And Xernex getting level 3 attack, level 2 armor, a couple more gateways coming out, now 8 gateways. Warping in units, another Immortal having come out, several more sentries for force fields. Jibby replacing that eBay he lost in the last battle, getting more medevacs. Cannot overestimate the value of these medevacs in the battle for healing. They do a really great job. What are we going to wait for? Just another huge army. Look at this. Look at transferring. Look at that. Transferring 28 probes and more. I guess he's mined out at home. Yeah, okay. I got it. That's good. Double forges down. Just getting a robotics bay down for the first time. Probably doesn't need it. Could probably take this army, the army that is out currently, with the gateway units. But this is actually a pretty formidable force from Jibby. Surprised he isn't trying, because he has a factory up here and a starport. Surprised he's not trying to add a Thor to the mix or a couple of tanks just for backing up. The 3 tanks in this mix would be devastating. I think sometimes Terran tends to get just a little too bio-happy, and particularly when you're up against a Protoss. And look at Xernex seeing what's going on, because he's had this tower the entire time. Going to cut off this army. Very good force field. Jibby's thinking about pulling away, but then used the stem to run away. But when Saul's army got cut off, committed to the attack, and that was a bad decision because, and so one bad thing about force fields, once you've cut off the part of the army that you kill, you can't chase after the rest of them. That is a bit of a drawback, but look at immediately warping in 8 stalkers to add to this force. And another command center going down. Has he broken these rocks? It doesn't. No, he has not. Not sure where he'll be going for his next base, but I don't think he's going to have an opportunity because this is a lot of stalkers. They do have blank. The thermal lance going down for Dizernix, and this is going to be probably the final stand right here. Not a whole lot in the way of resources for our Terran player, and Tizernix is just out the ass with not a lot of gas, but tons and tons of minerals. He warps in 8 zealots and doesn't even put a dent in his economy because he is just pumping so many minerals right now. He's got so many probes, I'm sorry. Look at that. You can't even, that's actually inefficient. I would say take away about 10 of those and put them somewhere else, or kill them, send them into battle. Colossus is out, and ladies and gentlemen, that is going to end it. He's got the level 3. What kind of upgrades do we have? Just one. Oh, this is brutal. This is going to be so ugly. But here we go. Don't even need the force fields. The Marauders do eat those stalkers up like candy. The Colossus is gone, and you can see it go down, but with those force fields and these stalkers, there's no way that Jibby is going to stand up to this. And Jibby, you know what, Jibby? You just hurt my feelings. I thought you were holding your own here. You're gold level up against a platinum toss, gold level Terran, and I thought you were holding your own. But you didn't GG, and that breaks my heart, because that was a pretty good game. Pretty good game. Thanks to Xernix for the replay, and thank you for hanging out. Keep climbing that ladder. See you next time.